Russia announced a raid on a train station that killed more than 200 Ukrainian soldiers. The Russian Defense Ministry said an Iskander missile hit a station in the Dnipropetrovsk region of eastern Ukraine, killing 200 Ukrainian soldiers. Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Igor Konashenkov said on August 25, as a result of the frontal attack of the Iskander missile on a military train at the Chaplino railway station in the Dnipropetrovsk region, Russia has more than 200 reservists, and 10 units of military equipment of the Federal Armed Forces of Ukraine were destroyed on their way to the Donbas theater. According to Konashenkov, a high-precision strike by the Russian Air Force near the settlement of Nikolaev Novibug destroyed a command post of Ukrainian soldiers. 64 Ukrainian soldiers were killed in the attack. Earlier, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Russian missiles of hitting a train station in the town of Chaplin, Dnipropetrovsk province, a distance from Dnipropetrovsk, in an online speech at a UN Security Council meeting on August 24. The railway station of Rovsk province is about 30 miles away. Lviv, Donetsk is about 145 kilometers to the east. At least 22 people were killed and more than 50 injured in the attack that set 4 train cars on fire, Ukraine said. Russia has repeatedly denied attacking civilian targets. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu even said that Moscow deliberately slowed the attack to avoid casualties and civilian losses. Earlier, Ukrainian officials had warned that Russia could step up new attacks on Ukraine on the 31st anniversary of Independence Day, August 24. As a result, Kiev cancelled all commemorations. Sirens in the capital Kiev went off at least 7 times yesterday, but no attacks were recorded. According to the Ukrainian military, Russian forces have recently stepped up their attacks on targets far from the front lines. This week, Ukraine shot down a Russian drone over the Vinnytsia region, while several Russian missiles landed in the Khmelnytsky region. The two regions are located west of the capital Kiev, hundreds of kilometers from the front. The Russian-Ukrainian war has entered its 7th month, but there is no sign that the conflict may end soon at the negotiating table, and the two sides are still unable to find a common voice on some issues. Ukrainian presidential advisor Oleksiy Arestovich said on August 17 that the military situation is deadlocked and Russia has made little progress in the past month. Mikhailo Podoljak, advisor to the Ukrainian president, believes that Moscow does not want serious peace talks. Instead, Russia is trying to delay operations before launching a new wave of attacks. The last direct talks between Russia and Ukraine took place in Turkey on March 29. During this round of talks, Kiev proposed an agreement on Ukraine's security obligations in exchange for Ukraine's acceptance of neutrality. However, Russian officials later accused Ukraine of withdrawing the original proposal.